think? I think I had the more dangerous job of...
So just another interesting survival story of this deer blind. And I salvaged another old deer tower. And that deer tower like got blown over and actually hit this one full force.
Safe landing.
Check out this plot. It's germinating pretty decent, surprisingly. Oh, whew. That branch almost took me out.
Alright, we have liftoff.
Check out this plot. It's germinating pretty decent, surprisingly, for the lack of moisture. And they got it. They're in here already because it's... Oh. Whew. That branch almost took me out because it's all like a golf course. So I know they're in here, but I got a camera on here also.
Safe landing. I don't know, what do you all think? I think I had the more dangerous job of hauling stuff. Look at that. I had the ladder, I had the chair, I had the saw, I had the shovel. I'm thinking I had the more dangerous part, but that's okay, Joe. I'm a team player.
Actually, no, you don't have all afternoon.
I do.
I was wedged in a little bit. You got it now, though. All right, now it's time for this homemade tower. This thing has a lot of miles on it. I actually bought like 2 or 3 of these for our last Southern Illinois investment property, Project 291. Okay, we made it all the way to the entrance of the next. No! Yeah, I got rid of the vine, so
All right, in theory, this should be easier. This one's it's built and ready to go.
And since we kind of didn't get the price we wanted on the very last parcel, I decided this blind ain't going with it. So we hauled it all the way from Southern Illinois. First, it was built in Kentucky, then went to Southern Illinois. Now we hauled it all the way to Missouri, and it's finally going to find itself a new home. Okay, a little bit of background on this one. This is actually going on what it's called the driveway plot. Like literally, so we're going to drive by it every day in and out. But here's the thing. Our driveway is private. It's closed by a gate. I asked our deer lease guys, hey, you know, would you mind hunting right along the driveway? You could see kind of the roof of our house. But they're like, wherever the deer are. So since we had a very bad drought this year, this was one of my overflow plots. The driveway plot, I never meant to hunt it. However, since it's one of the ones that I planted early and it did get enough rain and it's looking really good, I'll show you why I'm setting this blind up here, and then we'll finish out. So just another interesting survival story of this deer blind. You see these two corners here where they're dented in. So I had this, you know, stored at the Illinois farm before we moved, and I salvaged another old deer tower, and we had a really bad 70-mile-an-hour windstorm, and that deer tower like got blown over and actually hit this one full force. But the only damage was in them two corners right up there. So this deer stands a survivor. I hope somebody scores from it this year. All right, this one's a done deal. It's on a field edge. This is called the driveway plot because the driveway's right there. This one took a lot of extra work because there's no deck on it, so we had to build a we had to change the pitch of the stairs and build a railing, but we got it done. Sharon's up there working on curtains, and we're going to throw a chair in there. And progress. It's a homemade wooden one I bought back in Illinois. So we hauled it all the way up from Kentucky to Project 291, and then I decided I ain't gonna lose any more money on that project, so I kept this one, hauled it all the way over here to Missouri. Now it's finally gonna get a resting spot. Finally gonna get a home. The homeless DIY blind.